Keith, they're okay if you have 7 people.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Colossal Community Podcast. My name is Keith and I am your host tonight. And tonight we are celebrating or getting the start of fall. We're going to talk about all fall topics and some fall events coming up. We are also going to review the top 10 most popular Halloween costumes for this year and the top 10 popular candy for this year. And if you haven't voted yet on our ultimate tailgating food battle, you have until 8 o'clock to vote for the final two. It is between cheeseburgers and cheesesteaks. And right before we started, cheeseburgers were leading by a couple of votes. So you have until 8 p.m. and then we'll announce the winner for our ultimate tailgating food battle bracket. We have Colossal Radio news coming up as well, and other information with events coming up this weekend and upcoming weeks with Colossal Radio and the podcast. But tonight we are talking about a fall event in Weissport coming up in the beginning of October. We're with the Weissport Event Committee. In the second half hour, we are with some committee members from the Lehighton Halloween Parade Committee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
If you want to introduce yourselves and tell us about the park committee.
Sure. So I'm Jennifer Petledge, and this is my husband, Thomas Coach. And we're part of the Weissport Event Committee, and we are trying to raise money for the kids in Weissport so that they have...
And also put back into the community.
And yes, and also put back into the community. We try to do like parades for the kids and like have Santa Claus give them presents and Easter bunnies come. So, and we'd like to do more for the community itself. So that's why we're trying to raise this money. So that's why we tried to do the Weissport Crisp Air Festival.
And tell us about that event.
So it's going to be a 3-day event. It's going to be October 4th, 5th, 6th. It's going to have food trucks, games, rides, crafts, basket raffle, and entertainment the whole entire weekend. So from morning till night, we're going to have entertainment going on. Should we?
Some of the entertainment.
Yeah, so the entertainment that we are going to have is Friday night, we're going to have Sweet Revenge from 6 to 9. Saturday from 2 to 4, we're going to have 400 Dead Whiskey Stamps. They're like a small acoustic band. Saturday night from 6 to 9, a band of mine is going to be there. And Sunday from 1 to 4, Tom Ackert is going to be there, which is another acoustic show.
Wow.
And plus, we're going to have a magician sometime, I think, on Saturday
Sometime on Saturday there'll be a magician.
for the kids.
There's going to be carriage rides.
Horse carriage rides.
Yeah, horse carriage rides.
And we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors also. Our sponsors are Pocono Mountain Visitor Bureau, AOK Heating, Air, and Electrical, P. Fluke Home Services, and Lehighton Ford. We appreciate all that they have done for us to get this started. So
how did you come up with the name Crisp Air event?
we tried to pick something different than
It's just a fall festival.
yeah.
Right.
Because everybody's got the fall festival.
So we wanted something different, but I don't know. So we all threw names in a hat, and this is what we came up with. So that's pretty much it. Plus, it's nice. It's fall. So it's crisp. So.
Is there any other events that you plan throughout the year?
So not at this moment. We don't have anything. Next year, if this goes off really well, we want to try to make it bigger so that we have.
Grow it every year.
Yeah, we're going to try to throw it every year, but next year we might try to do a corn maze in our baseball field.
Okay.
Or horse-drawn rides down to the baseball field, you do the maze, come back up. We want to try to get a lot more vendors in the area with pumpkins and stuff like that, just carving, painting, anything like that. So that's pretty much, we just want to make it bigger so that, the community gets the acknowledgement that they deserve.
All right. And how can people help out with this event, or do you need any help with this event?
Actually,
We're trying to do it with very little volunteers. We're trying to just bring together vendors and let vendors do all the work. We just bring them in so we don't have to personally do any.
because we know how it goes, because we literally have 5 people on our event committee.
All right.
So us 5 people are the ones that are doing everything, and we're going to be tired, so we're trying to do self-independent sort of thing
Okay.
going on. So, we're all going to have a small stand.
And I think Friday night we'll be doing a s'mores bar.
Yeah.
So the kids will be able to come and roast marshmallows and make s'mores.
Plus the church next door.
Yeah, the church is going to be doing something.
Yeah, they're going to be doing something for free for the children. So, bring the kids out and have a great time. We have a couple games. We didn't overload the games, and we didn't overload the
rides.
The rides, because it's not all about just the kids, it's about the adults also.
Right.
So we tried to make it as family friendly and adult and child friendly. So that's pretty much where we're at.
And what are the times again? Really?
So October 4th will be from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. October 5th will be noon to 10 p.m. And October 6th will be noon to 5 p.m.
Okay.
Now we are still looking for vendors. Anybody that has a craft that they want to do or that they want to sell, I should say. Anything that the churches, we love church food. Some church wants to get in, we're more than welcome or more than happy to take them.
All right.
So, the more food, the better.
And how can they contact you about you?
They can contact me on the Weissport Event Committee, or they can
On Facebook.
on Facebook, yes, or they can give me a call. I don't really want to.
You don't have to be.
800 people calling. But yeah, contact me on Facebook. And so if they even want to contact my personal page, they can do that. It's Jennifer Ketledge, Jennifer Schoenberger Ketledge. You can definitely contact me on there, and I'll get back to them right away.
All right. All right. It is officially fall, and we all know that everybody's gearing up for Halloween. And we're going to talk about the top 10 most popular Halloween costumes for this year. But we're going to start with 10 through 6. Is there any guesses on what popular Halloween costumes are this year?
Ouch.
The witch is actually number 10.
Is it?
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know. We don't have small kids, so.
All right, number 9 is Ghostbusters.
Ah,
Number 8 is Taylor Swift.
of course.
Number 7 is Wednesday Addams. And number 6 is Barbie. And we'll go through 5 through 1 in the second half hour. Is there any of those that you're surprised about?
No.
I don't know how you dress up like Taylor Swift.
I don't either. Maybe a long way.
Yeah. All right, the top 10 Halloween candy for this year. Again, we'll go from 10 through 6. Any candy that come to mind?
That's the Reese's peanut butter cups.
That's not in the top.
Oh my God.
It's not 10 through 6. It's in the
Okay.
top 5.
Okay. K-Cats.
Kit Kats is number 10. Oh, you got both number 10s there. Reese's Fast Break is number 9. Starburst is number 8. Butterfingers is number 7. And Twizzlers is number 6. And again, we'll go through 5 through 1 in the second half hour. And our trivia question for tonight is, how much candy does an average person get while trick-or-treating? A, 1 pound, B, a half a pound, or C, 3 pounds?
C.
C. C is the correct answer, 3 pounds.
It's a lot of candy.
It is a lot of candy for one person. All right, so you want to recap your event one more time?
Sure. It's the Weissport Crisp Air Festival. It will be held at the Weissport Park. The dates are October 4th, 5th, and 6th. October 4th it will be 4 to 10. October 5th it will be 12 to 10 p.m. October 6th it will be 12 to 5. Lots of entertainment, lots of food trucks, rides, and it's just fun for all ages.
And are you looking for anybody to join the committee in the future? Or are you just
Yeah, we welcome anybody to come in and help because, like I
We
said,
usually meet at our grill hall.
the first Wednesday
6:30, the first Wednesday of the month.
of the month. But yeah, we're looking for any kind of volunteers because whatever can benefit the town, that's what we're there for.
You don't necessarily have to live in town.
No,
No, so you don't have to be in Weissport.
no.
And I know the question is, people are going to ask, where are you going to be able to park for the event?
Well,
Well, we're gonna close off parking for all the way around the park. So there'll be no parking signs put out for the event and just throughout the town.
the canal,
Yeah.
you can park at the canal, walk down.
No parking out or
That's fine. There's parking, I mean, if you want to walk, there's parking all over down underneath the bridge
Right.
and stuff like that. By the playground, there's tons of parking. Even if you want to park at the Borough Hall, I'm sure that would be okay also. You just have to do a little 2 blocks on a walk.
Yeah, it's not that far.
No.
So this is your first year doing the event. Where do you want to see this event go, or how big do you want it to grow?
We want to see the park full. We want to see the park full. We want to block off the streets so that we can have, that's our goal. We want to block off the street, just have entertainment or rides and stuff on one street, have food trucks on another. We want to go big.
Nice.
And we want to do the town good.
Nice. All right, thank you guys for coming.
Oh, thank you, we appreciate it.
And we'll wish you best luck in the event, and we'll post all the information on our Facebook page as well.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be with the Lehighton Halloween Parade Committee.
They've become a solid member of the community in the past 5 years. They can trust in quality freshness and variety of their food. They're known for their warm customer service and friendly staff, lunch specials, and fun food. It's Cindy's Deli, located next to Piper's Ice Dam in Franklin Township. A wide selection of sandwiches and wraps, which are prepared fresh daily. Cindy's Deli in Franklin Township. Cindy's Deli also provides full-service catering for corporate functions and other events, and they'll serve each guest during the length of your event. You gotta check out Cindy's Deli in Lehighton. Everything from lunch to specials to catering and so much more. Cindy's Deli in Franklin Township. Find them online at cindysdeli.com. Make sure to give them a like on Facebook. Look, who doesn't want to be camping? Think about it. Get yourself a nice warm bath. Using only quality shampoos that don't blow dry. Don't even do your nails. And make sure you're feeling great. From head to tail. With circular clippers and poppers. For 22 years, Stacy and Jennifer have been wearing the best. So if you're looking for a local pet grooming service and the experienced staff, it's Circular Clippers. Get your best groom and give them the care they deserve. Circular Clippers and poppers. Find them online.
All right, welcome back to the Colossal Radio podcast. The first half hour we were talking about the Weissport Crisp Air Festival. Now we're talking about the Lehighton Halloween Parade. It's that time already. Welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Julie Harris, chairwoman of the Lehighton Halloween Parade Committee.
And I'm Erin McGinley, secretary of the Lehighton Halloween Parade.
So tell us about the parade committee. How can people get involved in
With the parade itself.
right, yeah.
Well, registration forms are out. We have them at the Lehighton Borough Office, Zillings Area, Jim Ford National Bank, Lehighton Branch, and also on the Facebook page, which Erin can take it from there, on the Facebook page.
Yeah, keep all information on the Facebook page, Lehighton Halloween Parade.
And when is the date for the Halloween Parade?
Saturday, October 19th. It's the 53rd annual parade. Rain date is Sunday, October 20th.
And is there anything special, like who's the Grand Marshal at all?
Our Grand Marshal will be announced either the end of this week, beginning of next week.
Okay, so it's a secret.
Yeah.
As of right now, but yes, it's going to be announced within the next week.
So tell us what is all involved in planning the parade.
You want to talk first?
A lot of work, all year round.
It is a year-round job, more or less you can say. Majority of the groups that come in, how do I say this? They know when to register. They know what they're doing. Just same thing with us with the bands. A lot of the bands are normal bands that come in year after year. The Lehighton High School Band, the Allentown Almost Hobo Marching Band. Those two, they're always in. I get a hold of them as soon as we have our date set, which is in January. Once the Borough Council approves our date that we request. Those two bands get a hold right away. We also have their high school marching band in again. They were in last year for the first time in many, many years. They're in again. Those are 3 definite bands at this point. We're always looking for new groups to come in. It can be anything. It can be a family group. It can be an individual. It can be a business. It can be scouts. It can be daycare. Anything and everything. Jump in on anything? Okay. My goal is to get our parade back to how it was pre-2020.
Right.
Last year we were back up to 7 divisions. This year I'm hoping to have 8 divisions. I try to have 10 to 13 units per division, so right there you're looking at 1,500 to 2,000 participants of just the marchers and the drivers. It's not including anybody else that's involved that day. And of course, the bigger the parade, the more viewers and spectators you have, which is good for the town, good for the food vendors that we get. Talk about food vendors.
We have a couple new ones this year. We have Uncle Paul's Stuffed Pretzels and Digger's Barbecue coming, for sure. And the sword tag, right?
The Sword Tag Society.
There is some in the fudge.
And
Hopefully
we
a couple more.
And we always have odds from the county. But we're still looking for more food vendors, and I'm going to let Erin, she's in charge of the food vendors, so tell them how to.
You can contact our Facebook page. Send a private message to the Facebook page, and then I'll gladly send the form over. I have a form typed up of all the details on what you have to do.
And where are these food vendors going to be located at?
Well, as of right now, we always have odds right in front of Presbyterian Church on 2nd Street, going on to Mahoning. When the parade goes on to Mahoning, it goes to the left of the island. So the right side of the island is shut off. I'm going to have, for sure,
Digger's Barbecue.
yeah, they're going to be there to smoke at the level. Depending who else we get is going to depend where in town and possibly put them. I'd like to have the food vendors spread out throughout the route, if we can. And it also depends too, if they need electric or not. That has a lot to do where I can put them. But the Tax Sword Society, those I'll be able to have along the route because of how their setup is really good. But where the food vendors are set up, that's also where our media is. It's where TV 13 is set up. Magic 105 is set up, our live announcer is set up, and our judges. And so, of course, I can't even say this for most of the people, the spectators are anymore, because our crowd is packed.
Right.
Even a block into where we're setting up, it's full, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, it was back last year. Yeah.
And it was beautiful out last year, too.
So what has been your favorite float that you have seen? I know you probably have seen many of them,
Well, I personally have. This is my 38th year on the committee.
What was the one called last year? It was something with cleanup. The guy was in the suit with the smoke. I forget what it was called.
It was a lady hazmat company from down
but
the
that's
line.
pretty cool.
Yeah, his first time he was in our grade.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That's from last year. I mean, if we're going back years, I mean years, probably a good 35 years or so back. Ronald McDonald was in the 1 year, but along with the float, he was a huge blow up, and it was really good. And in fact, that was the year I think he hit the wires because the blow up was so tall. It was our older route that we had used. Yeah. But it's hard to say because every year all the floats are good because you know, even if it's a scout troop that doesn't have a whole lot of money to use, they can look at what they do.
It's all like hand done.
Yeah, and you know, it's hard. I'm just not another judge. It's good that way.
Right. All right, we are celebrating the start of fall in the first half hour. We talked about the most top 10 popular Halloween costumes for 2024. And we did 10 through 6, and I'll just run through them. Witches was number 10, Ghostbusters was number 9, 8 was Taylor Swift, 7 was Wednesday Addams, and 6 was Barbie. So now we're going through the top 5 most popular Halloween costumes for this year. Do you have any guesses dealing with pop culture and upcoming movies? Any guesses on what will be a popular Halloween costume for this year?
Maybe not really for kids, but I was thinking that mom talk that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives that just came out. I don't know if you guys watched that yet. It's like a reality show.
No, that's not one.
No?
Let's see. How about Nightmare Before Christmas?
No, not in the top 5.
We had Jason walking around last year
Yeah,
during the parade. That was a spectator. That was a spectator. That was good. Honestly, I don't know.
All right, number 5 is Ray Gunn, the Australian breakdancer from the Olympics. That's number 5.
Okay.
Number 4 is Sabrina Carpenter. Number 3 is Anxiety from the movie Inside Out. Number 2 is Deadpool and Wolverine as a duo. And number 1, which I am not surprised, is Beetlejuice. All right, we also talked about the top 10 candies for 2024. 10 through 6 was Kit Kat Bar, Reese's Fast Break, Starburst, Butterfingers, and Twizzlers. What do you think is going to be number 5 through 1?
Milky Way.
Who was it?
Milky Way?
Nope, not in the top 5. What was it? Nope, not in the top 5. Number 5 is Milk Duds. Number 4 is M&M's. Number 3 is Tootsie Rolls. Number 2 is Twix. And any guesses for number 1?
I want to say Reese's Cups, but you already had. We just said.
Well, you are correct with Reese's Cup for the 16th year in a row.
That's my favorite.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is the number 1 top Halloween candy out there. So if you're preparing for trick-or-treating, stock up on peanut butter cups. And if you haven't heard the trivia question from the first half hour, the question was, how much candy does an average person get while trick-or-treating? A, 1 pound, B, a half a pound, or C, 3 pounds?
I'm going to say C. 3 pounds. What do you think?
3 pounds is the correct answer. An average person will get 3 pounds of candy while trick-or-treating.
It is.
That is a lot. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll review the Halloween Parade information, and we'll go over some other news.
Sip a handcrafted cocktail. Delight your palate with farm-to-table focused fare. Make lasting memories with the ones you love. The Gorge Eatery is a place where friends and loved ones come together to enjoy scratch cooking in a unique Zen space. Located in the historic Cofford Mill in Weissport, you'll find something very unique to the area. Our newly redesigned event space is ideal for your next special occasion. Perfect for bridal and baby showers, micro-weddings, parties, and more. Log on to thehoffordmill.com for more information and upcoming events.
Did you want a weight loss resolution this year? It's time to turn your resolution into reality with St. Luke's Weight Management Center. Their experienced team of physicians, dietitians, social workers, and other healthcare professionals are dedicated to helping you achieve your weight loss goals through their surgical and non-surgical programs. Losing weight is your journey, and the St. Luke's Weight Management Center will be there for you every step of the way. Visit sluhn.org/weight loss to get started today.
All right, welcome back to the Colossal Radio Podcast. We just got done talking about the top costumes and candy for this year. Just a reminder of our shows on Colossal Radio every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till noon. Doc is live on the radio telling you all about things happening in the area and other topics he talks about and playing your favorite music. So make sure you tune into that. And every day, Monday through Friday, from 1 to 4 p.m., our favorite Uncle Kevin will also has a show on playing your favorite music and talking about unique topics, some things you probably didn't think you could have a topic or a conversation about, but he talks about the weird and wild things out there. And also, every Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. is Oldies with Ike, and this week he is spotlighting the year 1969 and playing all your favorite music from 1969. If you have a request, you can email him or message him on the Facebook page, and you'll get your requests in. As a reminder, you have until 8 o'clock to vote on our last two foods, cheeseburger and cheesesteaks, for our ultimate tailgating food battle. We started the last show with your suggestions, and you're down to the final two. So at 8 p.m., we'll announce the winner for that bracket. Also coming up, we have this weekend, we have the Lehighton Fire Department is celebrating their 150th anniversary. They have an open house on September 26th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the firehouse, and they'll be dedicating their two new fire trucks. And then Saturday, September 28th at 1 p.m., they'll have a parade going through town, and there's going to be a festival at the Community Grove from noon to 8 p.m. And there's going to be entertainment. The doc will be DJing from noon to 3, and the live band Supersonic Godfathers. It's a 60s to 90s band, and it'll be playing 3 to 7. You can find all that information by going to the Lehighton Fire Department and help them celebrate 150 years. And then Palmerton Fire Department is having an open house Saturday, October 12th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. At the fire department. They're going to have food from vintage cheesesteaks, Dinky's ice cream, kids firefighter prevention fair over there, firefighter obstacle course, a vehicle cutting demonstration, a fire extinguisher practice, and a whole bunch of other events happening. Again, that's the Palmerton Fire Department on October 12th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And lastly, Franklin Fire Company will have their fire prevention open house on October 14th, starting at 6:30 p.m. at their firehouse. They'll have different demonstrations and trucks and equipment on display, and they say to bring your camera and phones for photos with the firefighters and you can take pictures around the truck. So that's all coming up around the area, and want to recap the Halloween parade again?
Saturday, October 19th, parade starts at 4. Rain date Sunday, October 20th, starting at 2 p.m. Follow us on our Facebook page. Aaron, Facebook page?
Lehighton Halloween Parade.
All of our updates are on our Facebook page. Aaron runs that. I heard to talk about it. We are always accepting donations, and our parade runs strictly on donations. What we bring in, it goes right back out to pay. Every band that is in the parade does get paid. A lot of people ask why we don't have a whole lot of bands. That's the main reason. We get donations right up, including the day of the parade, even afterwards. Donations are still coming in. What am I going to say? Registration closes October 14th. We're looking for more food vendors, and then all that information is on our Facebook page.
Where can you get the registration forms again?
What's that?
Women's Dairy, Juniper National Bank, Lehighton, Lehighton Borough, and on the Facebook page.
When is the last day to register?
October 14th. 14th.
I have it on the Facebook page.
We did make it a little bit earlier this year.
Yeah, we already put that one in.
Yeah.
All right, also don't forget about DOC's 17th annual cruise. It's going to be in Bermuda next year, June 22nd to Sunday, June 29th. You can find all that information by going on to colossalradio.rock's website and click on the tab DOC's Cruise, and you can find the information there. The drink package is included, and there's different options you can go and pick from the cabins and different excursions. DOC is doing giveaways during the cruise to different places, and a whole lot of things will be announced in the future. Just a recommendation, please do not wait to book your cabins because Doc said it is selling out fast. Last year or this year sold out, so don't wait for that. Have you guys been on Doc's cruise before?
I'd love to go home.
I haven't either. Also, don't forget that we are doing our 3rd annual Halloween house video. So if you decorate your house for Halloween, send us a picture or a video, and we'll post it on our YouTube channel. And last year we had over 30 entries in the video, so we hope to grow that as well. And I am continuing the fall flavor taste test every Tuesday. You can watch the video on our YouTube channel. This week I am taste testing the big craze of the Oreo flavored Coke. That's the drink, not the cookie. So you can watch that video and I'll give you my review. Some upcoming shows for the podcast. Next podcast episode will be October 14th, and we're talking about corn mazes, talking about some fun facts, and there is a secret on how to get out of every single corn maze. So, we want to tune in for that, and maybe we can get to a corn maze and test that theory out. And then October 28th is National Candy Corn Day. We're going to tell you everything you need to know about the most unpopular candy out there is candy corn. And there is a candy corn challenge out there that we'll show you about that. So that's all coming up. And heading into November, we are looking at having the Palmerton High School Drama Club on, talking about their upcoming play in December. So, as you can tell, we are hooked. You can check everything out on our website. And let's check the polls here for our ultimate tailgating food battle. It came down to cheeseburgers and cheesesteaks. And we have about 2 more minutes here. And so far, cheeseburgers is leading. So, I don't know if you're aware that we started a bracket of 16 most popular tailgating foods chosen by our viewers, and tonight's the last 2, cheeseburgers and cheesesteaks. So, do you guys have a favorite food that you like to eat watching football or tailgating? Pizza. That was actually on the bracket.
Any kind of dips.
Buffalo chicken dip was on there, but it didn't make the final round. I think it made it to the second to last round.
Okay. While we were doing that, I did look up and I posted on the feed here on the Facebook Live, but Wednesday, October 9th is when you have to listen for the deadline to register for the parade.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
I always used to do the Monday right before the parade, and
it's
too much anxiety trying to get everything lined up in those couple of days to get the lineup to the TV station and also to the paper to be posted.
And the divisions will be posted in the paper.
Yes,
And
yes.
on the Facebook page.
Yes.
And if anybody takes pictures of the parade, can they send them to you to post?
Yeah. Yep. And then I've been starting the day of the parade, I always take pictures while I go down the route to post those.
And while we're running, like you've been doing that, and videotape
I
it.
try to get to the beginning,
Nice.
only beginning couple minutes.
All right, we are at the end. So for this year's ultimate tailgating food battle, the winner is cheeseburgers. So those of you that voted for cheeseburgers, Stacey back here putting the thumbs down, she lost again. So thank you for taking part in that. We are planning on doing one for October. Stay tuned for that poll, our bracket coming up. And as a reminder, as our first guest, the Weissport Crisp Air Festival will be held October 4th, 5th, and 6th, right in Weissport Park. We're going to have food vendors, craft vendors, and bands and different things for the kids. And you can check that out by going on the Weissport Event Committee Facebook page and get in contact with them. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Hope you have a successful parade again. And that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll see you all next time.